Hi everybody, happy holidays, happy winter solstice. The time of the day is getting shorter, day is getting shorter and night's getting longer is about to come to an end, and very shortly we will move towards the summer solstice, which will be in June. Our winter solstice is December 22nd this year. This is 2011. And this is the day that the sun begins its return back toward the northern hemisphere. So while we have something like 9 hours and 13 minutes of daylight on the actual solstice, the next day we have a few minutes more, and by New Year's we have 10 to 15 minutes more. And at that point in time, every moment of the light is noticeable to people, to plants, and to animals. In ancient times, the month after the solstice was named January after the god Janus, who has a head facing backward and a head facing forward. So this is the time of year that you want to look back and recall with appreciation and gratitude all of the accomplishments that you have managed this year, all of the services that you were allowed to give to other people, to work with other people, to contribute to a better humanity or effort for your business or your family. If you have family, and you do have the family of man, no matter who you are, you should be able to find things that you are appreciative of, that you are grateful for. At this time of year, we give gifts. It always is nice to have someone say thank you or send you a note or show some sort of acknowledgement or appreciation of the gift that you have given them. There will be times when people won't say thank you, and if that happens often, then you will hesitate to give to them again, because, why should you? They don't appreciate it, you don't feel appreciated, and that kind of takes the fun out of it. The fun is in the excitement of that is just what I wanted, how did you know? The fun is that just means so much to me that you thought of me and that you provided this for me. It's there's lots of different ways to say thank you, but by saying thank you, you invoke the ancient law, Adam's law, as above, so below. If you send appreciation forward, then people appreciate that you appreciate them. You become of higher value, just like land appreciates, or antiques appreciate, or how you feel appreciated when someone gives you a bonus at the end of the year. You will set a pattern, prepave your coming year by sending forth appreciation first. In order to release what is past, you need to look at it, verbalize it, acknowledge it, and send forth appreciation from your heart. And that is the face of Janus going backwards. Then as we approach January, then you can begin to look forward. And before you get to the day one of January, or the day just December 23rd, the in-between day, you want to have considered what you would like to bring forth into your life in the coming year. I always recommend that people do this on each solstice, each celebration of the sun, once in June and once in December. So if you did write goals out for June, now is the time to get them out. See what you accomplished, what you didn't get to, what you want to just never mind, didn't really want that anyway. And set up your new goals. Set them up for all 9 areas of your life, and revise them according to where you'd like to go. Try to project 1, 3, 5 years down the road, and if you can, 10 in your wildest dreams, and get those written. Have them ready to go by the solstice. Have them in place so that your vibrational frequencies of sending appreciation backward will call it to you in the future as you move forward into 2012. Now, to do your winter solstice energy clearing, you're going to want to start out with salt, which is an element of the earth, at the mouth of your driveway and at all the entrances to the structure in which you live. Now, sometimes you live in an apartment that only has one door, but sometimes you live in a house and you'll have a front door and a side door and a garage door and a driveway. And so sprinkle salt from side to side across those entrances. I like kosher salt or sea salt because the crystal structure of the salt is bigger than just a box of generic or Morton salt. It doesn't really matter. They're all salt and they all do absorb negative energy and help clear the way for a new year. You want to clear out all the things that you are done with, that you are ready to release so that you can move into the new year. You want to get rid of the kids' clothes that have been outgrown, pass them on to other kids that are coming along. If you've got nieces, nephews, cousins, other people in the church, neighbors, whatever, pass it on, or at the very least donate it to a charitable organization that can get it to someone who needs it. You need to close up your files for year-end tax documentation. You need to get rid of old flowers and plants and what do you call the potpourri that you've had laying around all year. It's time to get rid of that and get some fresh. Any dead plants. For those of you who are living with the ashes of loved ones, I encourage you again to think about releasing them into the cycle of life that the entire universe participates in, because you withhold them by not sending them enough appreciation to know that they are with you, even though their ashes are not with you. Just a thought. Just stick that out there. So you will have released all of the old stuff. You will have cleared the entrances to your property. Remember, the salt needs to stay for 24 hours. You can sweep it off, you can hose it off, or you can just leave it there. Here in Houston, it's so humid it just kind of melts into the moisture of the air. But depending on where you are, it doesn't matter. If it embarrasses you, sweep it away. If not, it's going to continue to protect you as long as it's there and as long as you intended it to. Next, you're going to want to bring in all the elements. Now you can do the Western earth, air, fire, and water, or you can do the Eastern earth, fire, water, metal, and wood. Doesn't matter. I like to bring them all in because the more meaning you give something, the more meaning it has. Since this is a celebration of the sun, you want to go with gold instead of silver. Silver is the color of the moon. So you'll be able to pick any use your wildest imaginations for how you'd like to do this, but I encourage you to set a table and invite some friends over or have family over and put candles on the table. There you have your fire. You could have gold candlesticks. You could put gold glitter across the table. You can put mirrors to add the water element. You could put a vase with flowers in it, red roses, gold roses, poinsettias. You could put even the greenery that you cut off the bottom of your Christmas tree. The pine boughs is perfectly appropriate for this time of the year. Let's see what else you got. Fire, metal for your golden candlesticks, or the gold. You could have gold balls in a crystal bowl. There's any number of ways that you can integrate the colors gold and the element of fire and water and wood and earth. So have fun with it. Have fun with it. I have little scatter crystals that are just little tiny pieces of Swarovski glass that are earth element, and I sprinkle them across the table, and it looks like little bits of ice on my tablecloth. And I have a flat mirror that I usually keep on my dressing table that I keep my bottles of perfume on, and I'll put that in the middle of the table. Or I have brass candle holders that have glass chimneys that I put red candles in, and so there I get the water with the glass and the metal with the gold or the brass and the fire with the candles. So any number of ways that you can put them in. And remember, for this meal, say grace, because in gratitude you go forward in a vibrational frequency of appreciation. And so as you send that out to the universe sends that out to you. And as you appreciate, you increase in value. Just like property, just like jewelry, antiques, stocks and bonds. So yeah, we want 2012 to be a year when you appreciate and everything in your life appreciates. I wish you a very happy holiday and a warm winter solstice. This is Trisha Keel, Tomorrow's Key.